Now I'm walking in the back part of the camp. This is the back area. The Soa River, S-O-L-A, Soa, is just behind me here. And this was the back part of the camp. I'm just going to walk down to the edge of the camp, the corner, and show you the commandant's house. Rudolf Host, the first commandant, with his family lived here, just off the camp. It's a private residence now. Has been since the war ended. Host and his family lived here during the war. And it's interesting that he had him and his young children, his wife. Their house was just about 100 yards away from the gas chamber. So, interesting backyard. But apparently the current occupants of the house said that there are tunnels in the basement that are blocked off. They don't go in them, and it's sort of blocked off. But one can imagine that it was a tunnel from the commandant's house to the SS buildings, which were next door. Nothing beyond that, I'm sure. But this is the extent of the outside perimeter of the camp. Before Auschwitz III, Monowitz was built. When I.G. Farben first opened up the factories there, started working on the factories, prisoners from Auschwitz were employed, but not paid, of course, and it was hard slave labor. They would walk from this camp all the way over to Monowitz, which is about a 2 to 2.5 mile walk. About 2 miles, a little over 2 mile walk every morning to and back from in that workplace through the city itself, through Oswiecim, the city, in plain sight of all the residents, both Polish and mostly German, because many of the Poles were moved out of the city during the war. So anyone who said they didn't know what was happening could clearly see the physical condition and the presence of and the physical condition of the inmates at Auschwitz. Most of these buildings on the inside were barracks for prisoners at the concentration camp. This is the edge now of the camp, and you start seeing this watchtower, guard tower is the edge of the camp. Now these buildings that have a little color to them, the stone buildings, not the brick buildings, but the stone buildings, these were SS buildings. So SS headquarters, SS buildings here. This is, you see the proximity of things here. And this is the commandant's house. So, and just back there where you see the people walking, milling about in the distance, that's gas chamber number 1, which was in existence back in 1941 and 42 already, before the gas chambers at Birkenau. And this is the house. This house is privately owned, and there has been a few articles written up about this house and the family who lives here, but nothing to do with the museum. This is commandant's house.